Starting October 1st, the city of Port Orange is going to stop taking glass in the recycling.
What?
That's why we wanted to do this, because right now our glass is going to the dump. And people think they're recycling. I want to make sure they know where their glass is going.
Yeah.
And why.
Pizza boxes, not recyclable.
Yeah.
Cardboard needs to be cut down or folded down to less than 2 foot. When in doubt, throw it out.
Got it. All right.
When in doubt, throw it out.
Why all of a sudden did you just decide not to do glass?
Well, glass has not been recyclable for a long time. Every single house, they go through every bin to make sure that it's a recyclable material only. Maybe in a few years it might change, but right now, glass is so expensive to recycle, it's actually cheaper to just go get sand and create new glass.
Right. No glass, no caps, no more than 3 bins. Separate plastic and paper, and make sure you pretty much wash everything out. Make sure there's no food, no pizza boxes.
Right. Some of the problem is us.
This is what gets made into the egg cartons. What's going on?
Well, I'm looking at this recycling and trying to figure out how to get the word out to residents, what should be in the recycling and what shouldn't.
Got it. This is Port Orange?
Yes, sir, Port Orange.
I'm Jake Johansson. I'm a resident here.
Jake, I'm McNeil, City Solid Waste Manager.
Got it. So, you know, I do this recycling every day, and every day I do it wrong, apparently. So, how exactly does this recycling work?
Well, it's really simple. Any paper type products, cardboard, anything like that should go in one bin.
Yeah.
If you have newspapers, take the plastic sleeve off. That's not recyclable.
Got it.
Pizza boxes, not recyclable.
Yeah.
Cardboard needs to be cut down or folded down to less than 2 foot. So basically,
I don't do that.
It should fit in your bin.
Boxes. I usually just put these boxes on top of the cardboard boxes so they don't
the reason
blow away.
is the trucks that we use,
Yeah.
this has to fit in this slot. So 2 foot is the largest that you can get.
Got it.
Okay.
So make another question that my wife always asks me is can this plastic tape stay on the cardboard?
Yep, that's not going to harm anything.
I can't wait to get home and tell her that. She has me pulling tape every day. Well, that's great.
The biggest thing that we got going on right now, Jake, is starting October 1st, the city of Port Orange is going to stop taking glass in the recycling.
What?
So in this bin, you've got your paper products, cardboard, stuff like that, newspapers, junk mail. In this one, you've got plastic containers, aluminum cans.
Oh, we can't put the cans in with the paper?
No, they need to be separated. So you need to take all your beer bottles and jars and stuff like that out of your recycling container. That is no longer recyclable, and it should go into your garbage.
All of the beer bottles?
All the beer bottles.
All of them?
Yeah, it hides better from your neighbors.
Woo. I don't know if I have enough time in the day to pull all the beer bottles out.
Any type of bottles, food containers, stuff like that.
Why all of a sudden to just decide not to do glass?
Well,
What's the deal there?
glass has not been recyclable for a long time.
Oh.
But with the process of the recycling cost going up in the past couple of years, it's more expensive for us to pay the recycling facility to take the glass to the landfill than us to just take it there ourselves.
Got it.
So we're going to put the glass in the garbage, save the city probably about $30,000 a year by doing that.
Oh, I like saving money. So Mick, how do I know? It's very confusing. How do I know what to recycle now and what not to recycle?
Okay, you can go to the city website. Underneath government, you're going to look for the Public Works Department. There's a page for solid waste. Click on recycling. There's a list there that shows everything that should go in your one bin and everything that should go in your second bin. Also, we're going to be sending a mailer out before the 1st of October to let everybody know about this change about the glass and how to separate your recycling correctly.
Got it. Well, even though you got less glass, I still I try to recycle a lot. So can I get a couple more bins?
You're allowed up to 3.
3?
And some people don't use a whole lot of bins, Jake. If you're going to use one, what you want to do is take your paper products, put them in a paper bag, and set them on top of your plastics. Not a garbage bag, not a plastic bag, a paper bag. If you're going to use 2 bins, you're going to sort it like this. If you have a whole lot of plastic and aluminum containers and you're going to overflow on this bin, get a 3rd bin and keep that in the 3rd bin.
Got it.
If you've got more paper products, get a 3rd bin and put that in the 3rd bin. But each house is allowed up to 3 bins.
And can we put our plastic stuff in plastic bags? No.
No, plastic bags are no good. And it gets tangled up in the machinery at the recycling facility.
Got it. You know, another thing that people tell me is to take the caps off. The caps aren't recyclable. Is that true?
That's true. That's made out of a different type of plastic. You'll notice these bottle caps are gone.
Right.
We're allowed up to a certain amount of contamination, but you don't want to throw stuff in there that you know is not recyclable.
So the caps get thrown away.
Take a second, take the cap off, throw it away.
Got it. Got it.
So now we've got 2 bins that are pretty well sorted the way everything's supposed to be.
Yeah.
On your food containers, you're going to see a recyclable emblem. As long as it has the number 1 or through 7 on there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, it's recyclable.
Hey, Mick.
That's on every plastic container.
Here's the thing I get from my wife all the time is, look, this has got food in it.
You should rinse out all your containers. This minimal stuff is not going to be too terribly bad.
How about, did I see a pizza can in here?
I took it out.
Took it out, okay.
No pizza boxes in the recycling.
So this has got too much food in it, right?
Exactly.
It's got grease and too much food.
Exactly.
Got it.
You got it.
All right, so recycling days, does it matter? Can I put it out with my garbage or does it go out on a special day?
It goes out on a special day. Again, go to the city website under government, public works, solid waste. There's an app there called Recycle Coach. You type in your address, that's all it needs. It doesn't need any personal information, no credit card information, no social security number, no anything. Just your address, and it'll show you your schedule. What are your garbage collection days, yard waste collection days, and your recycling days.
I'll tell you what, and now who picks up our recycling?
Waste Pro is our contractor with the city. They have an exclusive contract with the city for garbage and recycling pickup for residential.
What time do they start pickup, Mick?
They start at 7 in the morning and they work until 7 at night. So if your stuff is still sitting out at 6 o'clock, maybe the truck broke down, maybe the guy had to go help somebody else out, just wait until 7 o'clock, give them a chance to get to it.
Do they work late? Like if the truck breaks down, could they be after 7?
We try not to. Normally, we'll send another truck in there to help them get caught up.
Got it. I'll tell you what, in my neighborhood, if you're not out there at 6:59 putting the stuff out, 7:05, you missed the boat. So
you must be the first neighborhood on the route.
I see them waiting outside every once in a while, waiting for 7 o'clock to hit. So, but that's great to know. Is there anything else as a resident I need to know about all this? It's pretty confusing, but I got it. No glass. No caps, no more than 3 bins, separate plastic and paper, and make sure you pretty much wash everything out, make sure there's no food, and no pizza boxes.
Right. The biggest thing is, when in doubt, throw it out.
Got it. All right.
When in doubt, throw it out.
So I'm kind of concerned about the environment and this glass thing. Could there be a future time where we go back?
There may be, maybe in a few years it might change, but right now glass is so expensive to recycle. It's actually cheaper to just go get sand and create new glass.
Right.
All the colors need to be separated. There's no way that they can make clear glass out of brown glass.
Got it.
So it's just cheaper.
Does anybody make glass here in
No, and
County?
that's one of the reasons that it's not recyclable. It's too expensive to ship it out to places that would.
Got it, because we just had a hurricane and we got a lot of sand left over.
Oh, yeah.
I was hoping somebody could make glass, but maybe not. All right, Mick, thanks a lot for your help.
All right, so now
I think I'm educated.
Now Kenton will show us how he sorts everything into the truck.
Great.
And again, cardboard's got to be cut down to 2 foot because it has to fit in the specific slot that it goes into.
Got it.
Keep your plastic separate from your paper. No glass, no pizza boxes. When in doubt, throw it out.
Got it. So we got guys here that are actually going to show us how this works?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's my man Kenton right here. He's one of the route drivers here in Port Orange.
So he checks it. He's looking for bad stuff, I see.
He is. He's looking to make sure that there's nothing in there that's not supposed to be in there.
Got it.
Starting October 1st, if you do have things in your recycling that are not supposed to be in there, we're going to have a checklist They're going to check mark what you have in there that's not recyclable, and your recycling will be left. It will not be picked up.
I got it.
They'll give you an opportunity to get the non-recyclable items out and then set it back out the following week.
So when they recycle, when they come to the house and recycle, is it done individually just like this?
Just like this. Every single house, they go through every bin to make sure that it's recyclable material only.
Will they leave it if it's not recyclable?
Yes, sir. Starting October 1st.
There you go. That gets left.
That's glass, no more glass.
Got it.
Starting October 1st, if you have non-recyclable items in your bin, they're going to leave a tag showing you what's non-recyclable and leave
they'll
it.
leave a tag. Great.
Yep.
Great. Good to know. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for all your questions, Jake.
Yeah. Sorry. Wash your hands.
I definitely will.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
So now we're going to head over to Gel, who is our recycling processor, and they're going to show us the process of what they do with the recycling materials once it gets brought to their plant. See you there.
Okay. Here's the pot,
Print.
Okay.
Hey, was that a one take?